Welcome to Kairi TV News. I am your presenter, Donella Rivera. Here are the top stories making the headlines. Dominica to receive significant boost to its CMOS industry. Roseau Valley MP describes the geothermal plant as a major boost to Dominica. And a Dominican man walks away with $500,000 for the holiday season. We will be back with more details of these stories and more after the break.
Play Multi-X on Pick 4, Daily 3 and Pick 2 and be part of our Multiply Your Christmas promotion. For every $4 spent on your game of choice with Multi-X, you get a chance to win goodies this Christmas. Your ticket will indicate whether you have won hams, turkeys, petrol vouchers, grocery vouchers, and instant cash prizes. What are you waiting for? Let Dominican National Lottery make everything possible for you this Christmas season. Play Big 4, Pick 2 and Daily 3. Don't forget Multi-X and watch us multiply your Christmas. Promotion valid from December 12, 2022 to January 14, 2023.
Are you looking for that perfect setup for your conference, seminar, or company function? Or maybe you need a low-budget setup for your party, dinner, or private gathering? How about that professional production for your grand concert, festival, or outdoor event? Kairi Sounds is here to provide you with everything you need. PA system, stage, lighting, microphones, tents, LED digital screens, generators, projectors, crowd barriers, and more. We also offer free event consultation to ensure the success of your special event. Call us today at 612-4050. Kairi Sounds, your partner in sound, stage, and lighting services.
Thank you for staying with us. We begin with news that the Food and Agriculture Organization will fully support Dominica's CMOS industry. Nathaniel Durant has the details.
The Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, and the Fisheries Division are working together to support local CMOS farmers to increase their production of CMOS in the country as part of government's efforts to boost the aquaculture industry. Over the past years, the Commonwealth of Dominica has worked hard at developing the CMOS sector using its own indigenous variety. However, Gracilaria, the Dominican species, is slow growing, creating a challenge for farmers and producers alike. Now, through collaboration with the Fisheries Division of the Ministry, the FAO has introduced the production of a more lucrative, fast-growing, and sustainable variety of CMOS called Eucuma. At present, local and imported Gracilaria, as well as Eucuma imported in small quantities, is used to support the demand for CMOS products. To support the introduction of this species as a viable alternative for growing in Dominica, the FAO will facilitate training of CMOS farmers in the sustainable farming, harvesting, and production of the Eucuma variety. Scheduled to take place between January and March of 2023, the FAO regional expert on CMOS production will train farmers in good agricultural practices in CMOS production and support dedicated CMOS farms to be better positioned to ensure consistent and quality supply of this fast-growing variety. This initiative is a part of the FAO Sub-Regional Office for the Caribbean Value Chain Development Program and is specifically geared towards the sustainable development of resilient value chains and the implementation of the CARICOM COVID-19 Agri-Food Recovery Plan. Nathaniel Durant, Kairi TV News.
Moving on to other matters of national interest, Roseau Valley MP views geothermal plant as economic boost for Dominica. Linda Martin has that story.
Parliamentary representative for the Roseau Valley constituency, Dr. Irving McIntyre, is of the view that the establishment of a geothermal energy plant for the island will be of significant economic benefit across all sectors of development. According to officials, work is well underway for completing drilling works on the plant situated in the Loda area. Dr. McIntyre says the implementation of such a facility will bring great significant relief, not only in the generation of green, clean energy, but will add to efforts at improving the socio-economic standards of the country.
Not just for the valley, but for Dominica, we see the potential in it, in the sense that whether it's in terms of job creation, on a national level in terms of geothermal energy, in terms of the amount it will cost to do things. Because from a business point of view, we know power, we know electricity is a major factor So if we can have geothermal, that would help us cut down our costs, and definitely that would definitely help from an economic point of view as well. But even the potential to export based on the capacity that we have here, the potential that we have, that is very exciting for us as well. And most importantly, the people of the area, they've welcomed the project. They're pretty much pleased because they see the benefits that it's going to have for us. And obviously from a climate resilience point of view, it's going to be clean, green energy. So all around, whether it's from the constituency point of view, whether it's from the national point of view in terms of the cost of electricity, whether it's in terms of preserving the environment, it's really a win-win for us, and we're very pleased that this project can be in our constituency, one of the many projects in our constituency.
Dr. McIntyre believes that the progress made on this project so far is an indication of the tremendous potential for having more than adequate power, to which Dominica may even have the possibility of marketing the surplus green, clean energy.
Oh yes, we have done pretty well. I mean, this well, as you heard the technical people say, the capacity that it has, and even the potential that we could even drill 3 more in this particular area, which is like, quadrupling the amount of megawatts we can get. If this one gives us 10 megawatts and we drill 3 more, it's like 40 megawatts. We just need about 15 megawatts in Dominica. So you can see the potential for even drilling more and providing more energy that the export comes very much to our mind when we think of that, and we can see the economic advantage of those things if we have to be exporting. So it's really exciting. So the time factor, I think when you look at the potential and what can be done, we can deal with the little time that it took place. Sometimes it's a little time, but you have to look at the bigger picture. Eventually what we're going to get in the long run, we'll say, oh yes, it was worth it. It was worth it. We can do it again. Yes, from that point of view.
Meanwhile, Minister responsible for Energy, Dr. Vince Henderson, says while it is exciting that Dominica is well on the way to establishing this geothermal energy plant in good time, the output has to be tested to ensure the longevity of the project.
The fact that we have gotten to this stage quicker than expected, and that is something that I think we omitted to say. It was estimated that it will take 47 days. We've actually taken 37 days to get to this point. And the fact that we did not have to go deeper than, 1,385 meters, it's 1,385 meters, this is great news, because I'm hoping that Mr. John will tell me we can save some money, because it means if we can shave off some days and avoid going down deeper and have gotten the resource much sooner than was anticipated, is great news for us. We hope, and we like to be very clear about this. This is scientific. This is not about guessing. We have to be driven by the science. But there are also probability, there are risk. So we have gotten to a stage where the contractors have said to us, yes, this is it. We think we found it, but it has to be tested in order to determine the quality and the quantity of the resource that is available here.
Government officials as well as members from the Iceland Drilling Company visited the geothermal development plant last week. Linda Martin for Kairi TV News.
In more news, the government of Dominica lends support to ongoing Dream 11 Nature ILT 10 tournament. The Dominica Cricket Association is hosting the Dream 11 Nature ILT 10 tournament. Over the holiday weekend, Dominican cricket teams began the competition to determine the top cricket team on the island. Minister of State with specific responsibility for youth and sports, Oscar George, says this is part of government's commitment to ensuring the development of sports tourism on the island.
The government of Dominica is and will continue to be a partner in bringing Dream 11 to Dominica, because we understand the true impact of that competition, both on our local cricket development and also as it relates to sports tourism. So we'll continue to partner with the organizers to ensure that becomes a reality. And of course, I urge the public to come out and support our players. We have the top cricketers in Dominica. They'll be playing some exciting cricket over the next coming days. So really and truly, there's no better place to be this Christmas season than coming out and watching some lovely cricket in the Windsor Park Stadium. So I ask that everyone come out in their large numbers down to the Windsor Park.
Senator George noted in his interactions with the teams, players have also voiced their aspirations for the sector, which he believes will help shape future policies for the sector.
Just going around meeting the various teams, meeting the various cricketers, just hearing from them, getting the views, getting the opinions as to what are the opportunities we can maximize, what are the challenges, what are the obstacles, what are the goals and targets we should set as a country in terms of sports development. And I must say that, the feedback was very nice. I enjoyed the engagement from the cricketers, and it's something that we will continue to ensure that we can shape policy and decisions based on the interactions we have with our cricketers at the grassroots level. So it's something that we will continue, and I look forward to future engagements in that regard.
The competition will continue until January 7th, 2023. You're watching Kairi TV News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
Are you looking for that perfect setup for your conference, seminar, or company function? Or maybe you need a low-budget setup for your party, dinner, or private gathering? How about that professional production for your grand concert, festival, or outdoor event? Kairi Sounds is here to provide you with everything you need: PA system, stage, lighting, microphones, tents, LED digital screens, generators, projectors, crowd barriers, and more. We also offer free event consultation to ensure the success of your special event. Call us today at 612-4050. Kairi Sounds, your partner in sound, stage, and lighting services.
Welcome back to Kairi TV News. As we take a look back at the holiday weekend, we can tell you that Kairi FM partners with organizations and individuals to bring cheer to patients at the Dominica China Friendship Hospital. Kairi FM and Non-Stop Praises have come in for high praise for bringing Christmas cheer to the staff and patients at the Dominica China Friendship Hospital on Christmas Day. The media powerhouse, in partnership with Heston Childs of Non-Stop Praises, went caroling and offering words of hope and encouragement to patients on the various wards of the hospital on Christmas morning. The event climaxed at the Winston ward with a presentation of several toys donated by First Lady Clara Savary and the Office of the President, Parliamentary Representative for the Roseau North constituency Miriam Blanchard, Jolly's Pharmacy, and Faith, Hope and Love Fellowship of Tennessee in the United States. Senior nurse of the Winston ward of the Dominica China Friendship Hospital received the gifts on behalf of the children.
On behalf of the China Friendship Hospital, more specifically the Winston ward, the pediatric ward, I would like to say a hearty thank you to Mr. Heston Charles and his team from Kairi FM for being here with us today, and also to Ms. Balder, who also donated some gifts to the children today. Christmas time is indeed a time of giving, a time of sharing, and we are just so happy that you chose the Winston ward. You could have been anywhere, you could have chosen anywhere, but you chose to be with us today. As you see, the children are very happy, they're excited, and because you have brought cheers, to their heart, also, although they are sick, but at least they realize that they are loved. They are well loved. And for this, we are indeed grateful.
And Dominica wins Super 6 for a third time. The Dominica National Lottery delivered a bit of holiday cheer to the Dominica Super 6 Lotto winner, Edward Phillip, last Friday. Philip is Dominica's third Super 6 Lotto winner for the year, taking home $500,000 for the Christmas holidays. Sales and Marketing Manager of the Dominica National Lottery, Ken George, says this is testament to chances of being the next winner of the draw.
It's a wonderful day for us today, where we'll be presenting our third Super 6 winner for 2022. It says that Dominica has won the Super 6 so far because there's a draw today. That's the third winner. Our first winner won $210,000. Our second winner won $700,000. It clearly shows that the Super 6 game is a game where whenever you play your game, you have a great chance of winning, because for the year 2022, throughout the 4 islands, the jackpot has been won 7 times. Between Dominica, Grenada, and St. Lucia, has been won 7 times. And out of that 7 times, we have paid out $3.69 million to winners. And Dominica alone has received $1.4 million. So that shows that the more you play the game, is the greater your chance of winning.
The 62-year-old farmer and bus driver says he is elated to receive his winnings and encourage others to play play in order to support the game.
I'm feeling good, and then one thing I have to say, I encourage people to play Lotto. You all are just part of it, but the people that support Lotto, they are the important people. And what I want to say is I would like more, especially the young ones, to give more support. It could be $3, one ticket, more per $3. Try a thing, buy a ticket. Be part of it, be in it to win it.
You're watching Kairi TV News. Stay tuned for a recap of the headlines right after this.
Are you looking for that perfect setup for your conference, seminar, or company function? Or maybe you need a low-budget setup for your party, dinner, or private gathering. How about that professional production for your grand concert, festival, or outdoor event? Kairi Sounds is here to provide you with everything you need. PA system, stage, lighting, microphones, tents, LED digital screens, generators, projectors, crowd barriers, and more. We also offer free event consultation to ensure the success of your special event. Call us today at 612-4050. Kairi Sounds, your partner in sound, stage, and lighting services.
To end the news, the headlines again. Dominica received a significant boost to its CMOS industry. Roseau Valley MP describes the geothermal plant as a major boost to Dominica. And the Dominican man walks away with $500,000 for the holiday season. Tune in to 107.9, 93.1, 91.1 and 88.7 to catch our radio newscasts at 6:30 a.m., 1 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. Tune in to Flow Channel 953 at 8 p.m. Monday to Friday to watch our TV news with repeats at 10 p.m. and 8 a.m. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Kairi FM. Check us out on Instagram at Kairi FM and follow us on Twitter at Kairi FM Dominica. On behalf of the entire production team, I am Donella Rivia. Thank you for watching.